Food is something that we require to live. Although most of us tend to choose foods that are more tasty and palatable, natural foods tend to go bad and degrade. While some foods come with a clear expiration date label, other foods are not so expressive. Food safety is extremely important because eating expired foods can potentially result in food poisoning. That's why it is important to know when foods like cheese, meat, bread, and more expires. Whether it be looking out for mold, discoloration, or other signs, you should always be making sure that the food you are eating is in good condition. If you want to avoid food poisoning, you should always check the expiration dates on foods you are buying and eating, and follow simple food safety tips that can save you a major headache. Whether it be dairy, fruits, or protein, this guide will tell you how long you can eat foods for after they've supposedly expired. Number 5. Raw meat. Let's start with raw meat or protein. While most of the time one can tell if meat's gone bad, the USDA, United States Department of Agriculture, recommends not eating meat if it has changed in color or if it has a slimy or tacky feel to it. Meat is not something that should be haphazardly played around with, since the consumption of expired meat can result in some serious health problems. So if you're unsure about your raw meat, just toss it out. Number 4. Vegetables and salads. Fresh greens such as kale, lettuce, and spinach can go bad pretty quickly. So a quick way to consume these would be to mix them into an omelet or blend them into a shake. But beware of salad greens, since they usually have pockets of moisture, which are a perfect hotbed for growing bacteria. So check each leaf carefully, and if you find some slimy greens, avoid eating them. Speaking of food, do you know what types of food you should eat daily for clean arteries? Stick around till the end to find out some extra nutrition tips. Number 3. Cereal and grains. While these surprisingly do expire, things such as cereal and potato chips can be consumed for up to a year after they expire. Stale cereal can always be converted into breadcrumbs for dishes or pie crust. And of course, bread that has gone bad will usually start to mold. So if you see mold on your bread, don't eat it. But is that a food safety tip that we really need to tell you? Number 2. Eggs. Uncooked eggs or expired eggs can cause salmonella, so make sure your eggs are good by doing this simple check. Take a glass of water, put an egg into the liquid. If it floats, the egg is rotten, but if it sinks, the egg is still edible. Number 1. Dairy. Dairy is obviously not something that should be messed around with. Most dairy products can last a night or two after its expiration date, but after that, it's best to just toss it out. Keeping milk around 34 degrees Fahrenheit can help extend the lifetime by almost a week, and soft cheeses can last as long as there's no evident mold, whereas hard cheese can be consumed even with the mold. You just need to cut it off first. Now that you know how long you can keep certain foods past their expiration dates, here are foods you should eat daily for clean arteries. The arteries of a human body are meant to transport the oxygen-rich blood from the heart to the rest of the body. Usually, a healthy artery is supposed to be strong, flexible, and elastic. However, clogging arteries do not have these characteristics, and the progressive clogging of the arteries is called atherosclerosis. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, atherosclerosis is one of the leading causes of cardiovascular disease, which includes strokes and heart attacks. According to the CDC, in the United States, cardiovascular disease is the #1 leading cause of death for Americans, as it takes over 600,000 lives every year. Cardiovascular disease is also called the silent killer, because there are usually no outward signs or symptoms that can differentiate someone with cardiovascular problems. Usually, symptoms occur when the condition becomes much worse and/or severe. Atherosclerosis is the hardening or thickening of the arteries, and it prevents blood from flowing to the vital organs. But besides taking medication, there are plenty of foods that can help with our nutrition and maintaining one's heart health. Here are some of them. Number 10. Curcumin. Curcumin, which is found in turmeric, is a fantastic spice that has the capability to reduce LDL cholesterol and also reduce the buildup of plaque in the arteries. A study published in 2011 in the journal Molecular Nutrition and Food Research found that turmeric could reduce cholesterol and suppress early atherosclerotic lesions better than the cholesterol-lowering drug LOVASTATIN. Number 9. Garlic. Garlic is also essential for heart health since it helps with unclogging the arteries. A study published in 1997 in the journal Nutrition found that garlic could both prevent and treat atherosclerosis. Number 8. Ginger. Ginger also has many health benefits as it has compounds such as shaggles and gingerols, which are known to prevent plaque buildup as well as unclogging arteries by reducing total cholesterol. Number 7. Pepper. Cayenne pepper is an herbal remedy used to treat circulatory disorders and heart disease. This delicious spice can lower the risk of strokes and heart attacks while improving blood circulation because of a compound known as capsaicin. Number 6. Lemon. Adding a bit of lemon to your water and food can be extremely beneficial to your heart, as lemon is known to reduce blood cholesterol levels and also protects the arteries from oxidative damage. Number 5. Cinnamon. A 2003 study which was published in the journal known as Diabetes Care found that 1, 3, or 6 grams of cinnamon on a daily basis can help lower your glucose, triglycerides, LDL cholesterol, and total cholesterol in type 2 diabetes. Number 4. Flaxseed. According to PubMed.com, blending up flaxseed is not only a great source of fiber, but also great for your heart, since it's a tremendous source of alpha-linolenic acid, which is an omega-3 acid that can decrease blood pressure and lower inflammation. Number 3. Cabbage. As reported by Fox News, fermented cabbage for kimchi was found to be effective in preventing the development of aortic atherosclerosis in high cholesterol-fed rabbits. The active compound in kimchi, known as 3,9,4-hydroxy 3,5-dimethoxyphenol, has been shown to slow down the atherosclerotic process. Number 2. Sesame oil. A 2006 study in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that fatty acids in sesame oil could be beneficial to the prevention of atherosclerosis lesion formation and can also lower the blood cholesterol, triglycerides, and LDL cholesterol levels. Number 1. Pomegranate juice. Pomegranate juice has nutrients such as magnesium and selenium, which is vital for heart health. A study in 2009 published in the journal called American Journal of Cardiology found that drinking 230 milliliters of pomegranate juice every day for 18 months could slow the progression of carotid artery disease. Now that you know about certain foods you should look for that may mean your food has expired, as well as foods that are good for your nutrition and health, take a look inside your fridge. Do you think any of the food in there might be expired? If you think that a certain food may be expired, it's best to just get rid of it altogether. And in addition to making sure the food you are eating is in good condition, you should also ensure that your diet is nutrient-rich. Never underestimate the importance of food in your overall health. So, did you know about any of the health benefits of these foods? And what warning signs do you usually look for that food may not be good to eat after its expiration date? What are some food safety tips you follow when making sure that the food you are eating isn't expired? Let us know in the comment section below. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait, what kind of Bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.